Hi, I'm Megan Park for peta2. I was really excited to get involved with PETA because I'm a huge animal advocate, and people just aren't aware and aren't educated about animal cruelty and how the things that they're buying off the shelves, how they get there. So I'm so excited to use whatever voice I can to educate people so they can make a better decision, a more humane decision. The way that they get fur is awful and it's horrible, and I think people just don't want to think about it. You know, they become selfish and they become superficial and they just want to look a certain way or fit into a certain trend, but if you really think about what you're wearing and how it got there, it's absolutely awful. These animals are skinned alive and kept in small little cages. It's just awful, awful treatment, and there's no reason for it. As a Canadian, obviously, I'm very disappointed and ashamed that it still goes on. It's awful. I'd love to try to get more involved in that and raise awareness about that, and hopefully being a Canadian, I can, have an even louder voice for that. We currently have 4 cats at our house, and they're all rescues. 2 of them are from animal shelters, and 2 of them we just found wandering around. We've rescued them, and they're wonderful, and they're such great little spirits, and they're so loving to you because they love that you've helped them and you've saved them. Animal protection is really important to me because animals can't speak, they can't use their words, they can't tell you how they feel, and so someone needs to be there and stand up and do it for them. And I grew up in a household where my whole family did that for years and years, and still to this day. My whole family actually volunteered. We would rehabilitate and release injured wildlife. I think there's so many things you can do to help animals that are so easy. I used to volunteer at an animal shelter in my hometown, and you can walk the dogs and you can play with the animals. So if you and your friends are just hanging out Saturday, go and walk some dogs. It's an easy thing, and it's so nice for them to get outside. And if you're looking into vegetarianism, I think that's a great option. There's lots of books out there and lots of information about why it's so great for the earth, the planet, and your body and animals. I recently read Alicia Silverstone's book, and it was super inspiring, and I learned a lot about factory farming that I knew a little bit about, but I didn't know as many details, and then I researched it a lot, and it really struck a chord with me, and just all around being an animal lover, and think it's looking at animals as the souls and living beings that they are, and they're not second to humans, they're another living creature. We need to respect them.